For the longest time, Maruti Suzuki has been associated with sensible, easy on the pocket products in India. However, Maruti has been wanting to change the stereotypical image. Hence, they did bring in the Nexa lineup a few years ago. The first product from Nexa was the S Cross, which was Maruti's offering for the mid sized SUV segment. S Cross, due to various reasons, couldn't deliver the kind of numbers usual Maruti products are associated with. Increasing competition from Korean and German competitors meant that Maruti was losing battle regularly in an extremely critical, ever growing mid sized compact SUV segment. To reclaim lost ground and bring in the oomph factor to Nexa showrooms, Maruti has now brought in 2022 Grand Vitara. Maruti claims that the Grand Vitara isn't just one vehicle, it in fact is a breed of SUVs. It says so as it is offering plethora of options in terms of powertrain and trim combinations. To ease the discussion broadly, there are four different variants of Grand Vitara which are on offer. At the premier end of pricing, customers will be getting the strong hybrid models which come along with ECVT. In the middle, customers will have an option to choose a mild hybrid model with an automatic 6-speed gearbox or trade off the 6-speed automatic with all-wheel drive capability. All-wheel drive equipped models use Suzuki's all-grip technology but do come with only with a manual transmission, possibly to limit cost. The most affordable models use mild hybrid technology and a traditional manual transmission. Looks are subjective, however, it's confident to say that most prospective customers will find Grand Vitara's look well balanced. The SUV looks modern, urban, and carries a masculine character. It doesn't carry any major polarizing elements, something which we usually find on its Korean counterparts. 17-inch wheels looks suitably sized and dual-tone precision cut alloy wheels add to its glam factor. Sufficient use of chrome and LED elements, DRLs, projector headlamps and tail lamps make the SUV look premium. Grand Vitara features the most premium interiors we have ever seen in a Maruti in recent years. The OEM has loaded the product with soft touch materials or Fox soft touch materials which make you feel as if you are in a posh space. Smart hybrid trims get a dual tone combination of black and red wine shade while strong hybrid trims get all black interiors. The black and Bordeaux combination more appealing as it added a feeling of sophistication in the cabin. Controls for features as well split across the infotainment and physical buttons, while the floating touchscreen infotainment system unit leads most of the in-cabin functionalities. Maruti has thankfully offered manual controls for air conditioning, drive mode sectors, and cooled front seats. The mild hybrid trim gets a 4.2-inch TFT instrument cluster along with physical dials, while strong hybrid trims get an all-digital 7-inch TFT instrument cluster. Maruti has provided sufficient cubby holes across the cabin, which makes the SUV practical. Interestingly, Maruti has offered a sizable panoramic sunroof but hasn't provided a thick enough interior covering for the same. It found the interior cover too thin as it led to considerable heat dissipation inside the cabin. This could be a cause of concern for users during hot sunny afternoons. While Maruti has added a long list of features for the Grand Vitara, some of them are reserved only on the smart hybrid variants. That means in case a customer wants to opt in a features like ventilated front seat, heads-up display unit or wireless charging, he or she will be compelled to choose the strong hybrid trims only. None of the above mentioned features are available on top-end trims of mild hybrid variants. It's found the sound system and its tuning to be a little subpar considering the segment and competition. Lack of electrically adjustable front seats was also a bit of a shocker. Talking about the seating space, the SUV has a capacity to seat 5 regular sized Indian adults. Front seats are well contoured and provide good support from all directions. Rear seats are also well designed, however, score low on thigh support. Long distance rides could be a concern, however, for short journeys, rear seats broadly do their job. Middle passenger on the rear seat will also come across a slight bump on the floor, which will limit available foot space. Ingress and egress is easy across all seats. Maruti is offering four different powertrain combinations on the Grand Vitara. These are divided across a smart hybrid powertrain which gets optional automatic and all-wheel drive add-ons. Strong hybrid powertrain comes solely with a two-wheel drive ECVT configuration. Smart hybrid variants depends on a 1462cc petrol motor which is capable of dishing out 103 PS of power and 136 Nm of peak torque. Transmission options on the engine include a 5-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic. Customers opting in for the all-grip all-wheel drive functionality gets a 5-speed manual as standard with this engine. Strong hybrid setup constitutes of a 1490cc petrol motor and 177.6V lithium-ion battery. Combined power output of the system is rated at 115 PS. The smart hybrid powertrain is good for regular city commutes but lacks the punch which sometimes one expects from an SUV. Hill climbs and quick highways overtakes would be a little difficult. However, for regular drives, the engine does its job. 5-speed manual transmission gearbox is well designed and has clear throws. We found the 6-speed automatic the better transmission option, majorly due to the convenience which an automatic provides. Automatic trims also get paddle shifters which help the driver to get better control over the vehicle. One component which partially downgraded the automatic experience was the drive selector mechanism, which was unusually hard and difficult to get adjusted to. The same smart hybrid powertrain is also offered with an all-wheel drive option. It is for the first time that Maruti is bringing in Suzuki's all-grip technology to India. The all-wheel drive capability of the Grand Vitara was fairly astonishing, as we didn't expect it to pass through articulations, climbs, and comfortably as it did. However, lack of an automatic option with the all-wheel drive could be a deal breaker for some prospective buyers. The strong hybrid powertrain claims to offer a fuel efficiency of 27.97 kmpl to a liter, which is undoubtedly the best in segment. This is majorly supported by the battery, which at times leads the entire power delivery, thus limiting the engine operations requirement altogether. While the system is easy to use, we really didn't like the experience with the ECVT. Chances are, if you want a spirited drive, even you might not be able to appreciate the powertrain. It is probably best suited for sedate drivers. It will be able to showcase its prowess, especially in busy bumper-to-bumper traffic conditions, where its EV-only mod will bring out the best of the powertrain. Grand Vitara does an above-average job in driving dynamics department. It is a comfortable ride in regular Indian city roads, which comes with a fair bit of rough stretches. It absorbs regular-sized potholes and bumps easily. When it encounters larger speed bumps or rumble strips, it does partially get tossed around. What further degrades the experience is the steering feedback, which is poor. While the steering is light at lower speeds, it doesn't weigh up considerably with increase in speed. Steering returnability isn't good either. On the safety front, Maruti has equipped Grand Vitara with 6 airbags, 360-degree view camera, which is extremely useful. Electronic stability program, hill hold assist, ABS with EBD system, hill descent control, and many more. Global NCAP test rating aren't available as of now, as the vehicle hasn't been tested yet. Grand Vitara is a well-calculated attempt from Maruti Suzuki to break into the INR rupees 15 lakh plus segment. It has had two not so successful launches in the past, namely Kizashi and original Grand Vitara. However, despite all its shortcomings, Grand Vitara will be able to bring in considerable sales for Maruti and help it to establish in the ever-growing mid-sized SUV segment in India. Vitara's success, Maruti would further want to cement its Nexa range as a mass premium offering, which it could later leverage for bringing in products of higher segments.